What's going on, everyone? This is Relic42 here. Today I'm bringing you more Battlefield 4 commentary. This time we'll be playing on Paracel Storm Attackers. Now, if I could describe the beginning of this game, at least for the defenders, it is a mad scramble, a Chinese fire drill. You literally have defenders sitting on this boat in the open with no cover while you have these boats and helicopters just wave after wave coming in and raining down fire. It is a mad scramble. Now, in the beginning here, I get killed because I was driving and, I don't know, I decided to shut off my brain for a little bit. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll ram the boat. But we got hit with a missile and then the boat finished us off. But for the beginning, it's definitely a cool sequence where you spawn in the boat and you have to go and basically board this half-sunken carrier. Definitely a nice little touch with the map instead of doing the occasional island hopping. But here, I'm trying to rain down fire with the miniguns, and for the life of me, I cannot get a hit. I don't even think I got any hit markers. Just for whatever reason, I suck, or yeah, let's just go with it, I'll suck. And then I decided to jump out, I'm like, alright, I'll arm the objective. My team's got me covered, right? I get killed anyway. I'm just like, oh god. And then a grenade comes in and blows me up. And it's... oh, it wasn't the mini. I thought it was the mini, but those minis are insanely powerful. Like, they say the blast radius is decreased, but no, it doesn't feel like it. It feels like you get longer range and a bigger explosion and more damage with that. Spawn on my teammate at the jet ski here. I'm like, alright, I'll just ride the back with my, rocket launcher, and he decides that it's time to get stuck in the ship. And then we move out. That big patrol boat, I forget what it's called. It's like the RGM or something. My opinion, I don't know if you necessarily call it overpowered, but yeah, let's go with overpowered. It has its main gun and has the two miniguns on the side. The miniguns in this game on the patrol boats wreck. If you're accurate, you can take out infantry, which you'll see later, and it is insane. They rip apart helicopters. Like, the helicopters, if they had a helicopter defense, they wouldn't even stand a chance. But here, I think I decide, yeah, okay, I decided to spawn on the, whatever the rib boat, I think, just driving out, and then we decided to station ourselves far away from the ship. And the guy is like, letting me set up with my minigun. Don't know if there's an exact name for the gun, but I'll just call it minigun. Why not? And we're just rolling in. As the storm kicks up and the waves move around, it's nice aesthetics, as well as, the physics with the boats going up and down and, using the waves as cover. Very nice touch that I like in this, rather than water just being, well, fake water level, barely moving or gyrating at all. I still don't know how... I mean, I could understand he led the shot, but it just didn't. I didn't even see it coming. So I think at this point I'm like 0-4, and I'm like, all right, no, we gotta change this. And I just watch my teammate who drowns because he apparently got caught underneath the ship. He's like, oh, what's underneath here? Buried treasure. So this is the part where you can see advancing onto the ship. How everything looks, like the light glistening off of the water. And this is only on the current gen, and it looks really nice. And it's a nice experience, I guess I would say. Like I said, this map is mostly island hopping, but the beginning to assault this carrier, well, half-destroyed carrier, whatever you'd like to call it, it is different. I'll put it at that. It's nice, just assaulting from the water and then rushing up. If you played the campaign, you know that one mission where you're running on the top of the ship and just shooting up everybody. It's what it reminds me of, except now it's in a multiplayer experience. Just a lot of fun. Here we successfully, or yeah, I arm the charge, we successfully get it done, and then I decide, well, I want to go into the corridors, but apparently my guy had a shoelace caught on the side for whatever reason. And then this is one of my first times being in here, so I'm just like, I don't know where to go, or is there a path at least there? I don't want to go up there. What is this? I even tried jumping up, and I just, for the life of me, I guess my guy decided that it was a no-go. So we decide to run off to the right, and I'm just like, oh, look, pops up over here. Let's see what's on the other side. A horde of enemies? No, let's just rush for the objective. Nope. Claymore. I didn't even see it. A side thing with the claymores, you know, from like Call of Duty 4 and how there was like lasers that it would be a sensor. With these ones, they decided to be Spider-Man claymores, where it would just shoot out lining, and if you trip the lining, it would blow up. It makes it more obvious to spot the claymores, except for, you know, I'm kind of being hypocritical because I kind of just ran into it, but I was tunnel vision at the moment. So here, our Tire Squad is like, all right, we're gonna just sit on this patrol boat, and we're gonna lay waste from a distance. And you can see I'm putting down suppressive fire. I'm killing enemies from all the way out here, just allowing the team to arm the charge and just move in. It is perfect, and the waves are bopping up and down. We have snipers out there who are trying to hit me. They do hit me, but they're not able to get that final kill. Eventually, we get this objective, and it's just like, alright, you know, we laid waste to them on the ship. And now, for the rush portion of the map, completely obliterated that boat. You can just see how massively overpowered these miniguns are on this thing. And then that main gun firing. But, like, the rest of this match, I don't mind it, but it's back to the island hopping. It's like one island after another, you know, mostly hills, open ground, not much cover. At one point, it's trenches, and then the attackers are like pushing uphill to this final base. I definitely think that the best part is that beginning for both attackers and defenders, just that the epic struggle over the MCOMs on that carrier. Here we're just like, alright, you know, we're going to be one of the first ones over there. The defenders aren't going to have enough time to spawn. We'll be able to take them out. We get, or the boat just gets wrecked. We're just like, wait a minute, whoa, we're under fire. So the boat's at 74 health, and I'm just trying to figure out, wait, can I repair it? Apparently not, because physics and other things. Like you can repair a chopper while being inside of it, but you can't repair the boat. I guess that prevents it from being, you know, dastardly overpowered. So the squad mates decide to rush up the shore, and then we're just circling around. And then all of a sudden, just something out of nowhere comes and hits us, and we're just like, oh god, bail, bail. Not happening. That guy had other plans. That's Raw. I think I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. But the SRAW, which I get, you know, these matches are early on. The SRAW is basically your AT-4 from Bad Company 2. It is wonderful being able to guide your missiles into helicopters again. So much fun. So our squad manages to take B, and there's one of the only structures through this quote-unquote island hopping. Like, the rest is just going uphill, open pathways, and bridges. And I finally decided, oh wait, since this was early on, like, I have a red dot sight for my gun. Let's put it on, and this just makes the AK-5C, or at least for me, so much more accurate, so much more deadly. I love the gun, using it with the engineer class. I'm not really switching it out unless there's something that's proven to be better, but for feel and wise, it's good. And then the helicopter decided to land because I think the guy got out, and then he's like, alright, we'll go flying. And here I am in the minigun that is, you know, the bane of my existence, and I can't get hit markers or kills for my life. And I'm just like, alright, let's just try to shoot around, try to get that sniper. It's just not working out. They lock onto us. I'm like, oh, great. You know, of course, though, luckily for me, I have an excellent driver that is just flying me around. This portion, if you have to fight against a a good team, they can easily lock down that MCOM there. You could have snipers and light machine gunners in the back forest, and just other assault and engineers like hiding in the like with the little cover that there is. It's provided for the defense mostly, and they can just take out people as they try to run up and arm the MCOM. So we had I won't spoil it, but we had a little workaround with their defenses that I decided to take advantage of. But for here, I'm just like, all right, gonna try to run along the bare cover that there is, and like, I was gonna say swivel. That's not even a word. Like squirm my way around like a snake, trying to get to the objective, and just like I'm running, I'm arming. I'm like, cover me! I was MCOM tunneled, with the Xbox One controls, and I'm sure the same. The Xbox and PlayStation controls. I'm sorry. That you basically when you hold it when you're arming the objective, since it's X, you like have to cross your hands in a way if you want to, look around and shoot. Here I just spawn and there's my point with snipers in the back. They if they have the shot, you won't be moving up at all. You need heavy suppression fire just on these guys in order to move up. Here again I spawn. I'm like, great. I am just having a bad day today. Not really doing that hot. With these commentaries, I don't always want to upload matches where I do well in. I mean, in the end, I end up doing considerably well, but I don't want to showcase just like all the good matches so that I can just be like, ho ho, I'm too pro. I want people to see that, yeah, I have my moments or my games where it just suck. Here I decided to parachute in behind enemy lines. I'm like, all right, there's one, there's two. And come here, you, with my handy-dandy pistol. Came right in the back, just decided to take out everyone that was suppressing the team from advancing. Got a fourth guy, this is my fifth guy, and then I eventually get taken out. I was just like, no. But that was just pretty awesome. And here, despite my best efforts, they're able to disarm at like the last possible second. It's like, what? So we're running low on tickets, 21 tickets left, and I'm thinking like, alright, I guess I'm just gonna run in and try to arm the objective myself, and then I just see that it is impossible. They're firing rockets, they got the base on lockdown. I kill one guy. There's another guy off to the left, I try to ignore him, and then there's this guy slithering on the ground. I get him, but I'm getting shot at from the right. I pretty much know I'm going to die, so I try to just go in and arm it, but to no avail. So I'm telling my squad mates at this point, okay, listen, we have like one final push. We need to think of something. Something to work. And then I just find like, wait a minute. We have that patrol boat sitting over here. And I spawn in it, and I'm just like, alright, let's just lay waste to the entire side of the map. And you have these other squads on the side, and I'm just like thinking in my head, please go forward. Whoever the driver is here decides to beach it, but I'm just like, I am gonna sit here on my nifty, overpowered patrol boat and just lay waste to anybody who comes near the objective. Luckily, we have somebody from the other squad go in and arm that. And I'm just sitting here getting hit markers, suppressing the enemy. There's nothing that they can do. I'm just like, this is perfect. It absolutely perfect. I thought at first that, the boat being beached would be detrimental, but hey, it just puts it in a nice position, and here we are, just laying waste to the hillside. The snipers can't do anything. Our team has pretty much pushed in. There's nothing they could do unless they had like an absolute miracle, and we get this objective, pretty much. I'm still sitting here like, yep. Eat my cannon. Please try more. Try to push up. Just go ahead. You know what? I give you all game to just push forward against this. And eventually, after clearing out the hillside, I'm just like, well, there's nothing really much I can do with a beach patrol boat. And I'm just looking around. I'm just like, where are people? Still trying to clear them out because you have some guys who are gonna try to spawn camp. Just like, nope, nope, nope. And my teammate tells me, there's a guy on the gun, and I'm like, oh, really now? Well, now there isn't. And then I decide, you know what? It's time to push forward. And then I see that objective is really far away. We have to go cross water. I realize in my head, like, wait a minute, aren't there jet skis on the back of these that I can just deploy off of? So here I am, just trying to figure out, like, how do I deploy the jet ski? Just like, is it this button? Is it this button? Am I doing here? What am I doing? Oh, at first I thought that I was going, but, I just jumped out, and I realized, yay! So now I can move up. And I am getting shot at. And the jet ski controls it's like you're sliding on ice when you're in the water. Like, if you take a sharp turn, it takes a while to readjust yourself. People normally panic, but you literally have to slow down and then move forward in order to get back into your momentum. Otherwise, you'll be turning left and right really fast. So here I'm just like, well, what should I do with the jet ski? There isn't really other way to go, and if I go around the front, I'm just going to get lit up, so I'm going to try going from the side. So I beach the jet ski, and I'm running forward to my teammates here, and I'm like, he's hiding in the grass, I'll try to give him cover and whatnot. We're getting suppressed, and I'm like, yeah, it was from the tower. They got me. Yeah, you hear my squad mates, they're screaming like, they got a sniper in the tower, there's a sniper in the tower. So I decide, okay, this guy in the little bird is going to be my mobile spawn point. And I just jump off. I'm like, okay, time to go into the trenches and arm the objective. So he's just suppressing them with the rockets and whatnot. I walked into another claymore, yet it didn't kill me. I got lucky there. I can say what I said. If you look really carefully, you can see the claymores, and they're really given away with their Spider-Man threads, but get this guy. But if you're not paying attention, you'll just easily walk into them like always. And then here I died. I'm just like, teammate, guard the objective. So we have one MCOM armed, and I armed that one. We destroy it, and we pretty much advance on to the final portion of the match, which is just one final push uphill. And we still got this guy in the chopper. I'm just sitting here enjoying my ride. And then he decides to go behind the islands, which is smart to get out of the locked range. Here I'm just like, I'll repair you. At first I started repairing the air. I'll repair the air. We were pushing forward the entire time. I wasn't necessarily saying steamrolling, because on that one base they had us pretty well defended until we utilized the patrol boat. But now we're moving in, and I'm just like, alright, yeah, we're going to flank on the left while our other squad mates go up the middle / to the right. I jump out. I'm just like, see ya, helicopter. Make us proud. I'm just looking in the trees to try to see if there's people, and there's one guy. I just absolutely love this gun with the dot sight on it. It's my second favorite to the SAR-21. And at first I fired, and I got a hit marker. I'm like, whoa, 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 I got a hit marker? And then I tried looking around. I got that one guy, and then the other person got me, and he revives his buddy. So it's just like, well, great. So then our squad mates pretty much have a setup entrenched, moving towards their base. Just at this point, like, alright, their team is in shambles. They're not really organized. They're not really defending the objectives. We'll just move backwards from B to A. And then there was that claymore. I almost walked into another one, but if you pay attention, you can see the Spider-Man threads. Oop. And that's pretty much all of this game. Rush on Paracel Storm, it's enjoyable, but more fun for me in, say, Conquest and Obliteration. I think it's more suited for that kind of map. Pushing up is fine, but it's mostly just island hopping with no cover, and either you steamroll or you get locked because you steamroll the defense because they have no cover, or you get locked down because you have no cover.
Oh, I was about to
That
say, light him up,
literally is the
yeah.
map. There's just barely any minimal cover.
Yeah, I was about to say, light him up.
Very, very. It was a very productive game, though.
Yeah, pretty easily.
It was, yeah, I'd say it was pretty easy. Here you could say I'm getting division updates
You had a couple
for
freezes up on you guys yet?
X, Y, and Z, and I'm like, oh, yay, Stinger.
I hate that.
Again, back in the day where I was only a level 17, now I'm like double that. Still not a higher rank. Like, I see some people are already max rank, which is 100, I think, and that is just like,
Yeah.
how do you have the time to do that? It is insane for me. But anyway, that's this match. Hope you guys like the commentary. Comment on it, leave a like, subscribe if you want more. But anyway, I'm Relic42, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye bye!
Yeah, I thought it was